Police say it's almost guaranteed there's a switch on that gun. The ATF calls a switch a machine gun conversion device.
They got a white boy outside.
Yo, Jizz, y'all made me lose my toy out there yesterday, Jizz. Like, I had a pocket. You mind me? You got some za?
Trying to grab some za?
Yeah. No, I was trying to grab some vibes. You know, vibes.
You don't even smoke, gang. You just said, yeah, you were trying to grab some za.
I ain't see all that. Stop playing with me, yo. That shit ain't about nothing, though.
You almost got you ducked the millie, though.
Look, who you telling that little ass 40?
Say no. Say no. Fuck you think you Quilly the kid? That little ass 40.
This shit crazy, bro. Cause it's a bunch of people that like literally it's a community of this shit. It's a community of this shit. You can say we adding on to it because we watching it too, but like the fact that these niggas just be in these niggas' lives hyping them up, like I never been like that ever. No point on my stage of listening or being a part of the hip hop culture while I was in niggas' live insinuating and antagonizing beef, whether it was drill rap beef, personal street beef, or internet beef. What I'm talking about?
You really my man.
Hey, bro, you really about to be famous, though. You know that? Like, you about to be famous.
No, I don't want to be famous.
Like, everywhere. Like,
I don't like attention, twin.
The whole world know that them niggas put hot shit on you.
But the world don't know who I put hot shit on, though. That's the crazy part.
Wait, what the fuck? What you doing out here, bro? Like, what's up, bro? Like,
You know, getting too far from the action, never too far from the action.
you chilling, bro? Every block party.
They all just outside waiting.
I can't bang with the right, I'm gonna bang with the left.
Big team, we hold this shit down.
We the biggest at this shit.
TMG shit, nigga. We never go out like no bitch, nigga.
And for everybody that be like, bro, why would they be sitting out there? Why would they be out there? See, the rational person, you know what I'm saying? Even if you do pop, when I used to pop out and go to parties and shit, when I used to live in Oakland, and I knew when to leave. I knew when to go. Especially shit when it's outside or at houses. You gotta, as soon as it start getting dark, you leave. You know what I'm saying? Or if you're gonna be staring at it full time, you better, fuck that. These days, back then, if your numbers was good, you was good. You know what I'm saying? If you had a certain amount of numbers of people there that you knew and shit, you good. But these days, I don't care if you know everybody there. If you know them niggas be into it, and you know them niggas got phone, it's time to go. You need to go before it get dark. You'd rather not be there. But if you popping out the places where niggas, where them do-its is at, what the wines be calling it now, the do-dats is out there, bro. You don't got no business being there because they waiting for a shootout. That's why they outside. You not expecting shit. They waiting for the ops. You getting hit in the crossfire trying to get some hoes. All right. Okay.
Not 27th Street. We're not 27th Street. Yes.
Roll
We're
up.
not 27th Street. Everybody's gonna have fun. Yes. Nobody got a duck and none of that. Y'all safe. T's and the Z's. Everybody out here with the T's and the Z's right now.
That's what the be all. Women be outside. Niggas get their ass lured. The bitches only want the niggas with the switches that's shooting the switches anyway. That's like them block parties. So there's no point of going out there. That ain't your world. Yeah, hell no.
Philadelphia police say they now believe the shooting at a party in Grays Ferry last 4th of July weekend was not a targeted attack, and that the people shot were struck by bullets fired by others who were actually at the block party. After hearing what they thought was the sound of gunfire, they pulled out their weapons and aimlessly started shooting.
Oh, they retarded.
Initially, through social media, the group throwing a party was identified as CCK. They were throwing a party in memory of people who were killed in the past few years. After taunting their ops on live that night and the previous night, where threats were being thrown back and forth with them and the ops, CCK was on edge and preparing as if something was going to happen. One man, who police thinks goes by the name of Duke,
Police believe one of the suspects of the shooting converted a handgun to an automatic weapon using a device called a switch.
It's the second time this year that this type of attachment was
called
used during a mass shooting in the city.
Like that?
This is the video making its rounds online and that police are asking the public to look at to identify any possible suspects. You can see while the person closest to the camera pulls the trigger, there's rapid gunfire. Police say it's almost guaranteed there's a switch on that gun. The ATF calls a switch a machine gun conversion device. It's a small apparatus designed to convert a semi-automatic firearm to a fully automatic firearm. The best way to understand how it works is to see it. So I want you to look at this video from the ATF. First, this agent is going to fire the handgun without a switch. And now he turns on the switch and you can see the power of that device. This is the second mass shooting this summer where police believe a switch was used. The other was the Lemon Hill shooting in May. Between the two incidents, 5 people were killed and 18 were injured. Philadelphia police tell us they've recovered.
Too. People be talking about switches and shit like that, but nigga, isn't the Glock 18 automatic? I thought they already had like this shit been around. Because everybody like the switch phase blew up, but people be forgetting like it been fullies and shit around. It's just that after King Von passed on Lil Durk and Von and all them, Von and Pooch, when Durk and Pooch Shiesty went on that little run, they hyped that shit back up. I feel like Durk really helped push the switch narrative. And that little PGF Nook little area, and Step 1 and all that, man.
73 conversion firearms in the first 6 months of this year. That number isn't much different than what it was the previous 2 years. The ATF reports agents recovered more than 5,800 of these devices in 2023 nationwide. That's almost 9 times as many as from just 5 years earlier. Owning one of these conversion devices is a federal crime that comes with up to 10 years in prison. 27 states have their own policies outlawing these devices, but Pennsylvania is not among those.
Philadelphia police released new pictures of several suspects wanted for last week's mass shooting in Grays Ferry. They are offering a $20,000 reward for information that leads to an arrest. A ring camera captured the gunfire on South Edding Street on July 7th. Police say 3 people were killed and 9 others were injured. All of the victims are between 15 and 24. If you recognize these suspects, police want to hear from you.
Rec Center shooting. Oh, I heard about this.
This one I'm gonna handle a little bit differently. This one got me pissed off. Rec centers for years have been a refuge for teenagers and young people and kids and parents to go and get a break from work, school, heat, summer camp. A rec center should be sacred. A rec center should be a place where no violence occurs ever. So in this one, we're gonna be plastering the faces of these reckless teenagers all over the place, hoping that they get caught. I usually don't try to play detective on this channel, but this is unacceptable. The city should not stand for this, and there is no playing neutral here. On July 30th, 2025, what should have been a summer afternoon of swimming and community turned into a scene of chaos at West Philadelphia's Christy Recreation Center. In a span of minutes, a fistfight escalated into gunfire, leaving children, teens, and a staff member injured. This is a step-by-step account of what happened that day, based solely on the facts as they unfolded. At approximately 4 p.m., a fight broke out just outside the Christie Rec Center located at 56 and Christian Street. Staff members and a police officer stationed at the center quickly intervened, breaking up the altercation. Just 5 minutes later, surveillance footage shows several young men walking back toward the block. Then the gunfire began. In total, 5 people were injured. A 10-year-old boy and an 11-year-old girl, both grazed by bullets. 2 16-year-old boys, one shot in the face, leaving him in critical condition, and another in the hip. And a 32-year-old recreation center employee was grazed in the hand. All victims were rushed to local hospitals. The 2 youngest children were treated at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia.
Nobody died.
Miraculously, no one was killed. In the hours that followed,
man. Thank God, bro. Thank God for these niggas not having aim. Ooh-wee. This shit is ridiculous, bro. These niggas shot up a rec center after a fist fight. I probably was the last generation where niggas was fighting. And niggas was still getting killed when I was 13, 14, 15, bro. I'm not gonna even lie to you. Man.
Philadelphia police canvassed the neighborhood, collecting shell casing and reviewing surveillance from nearby cameras. By July 31st, investigators had identified 4 people of interest from the footage. On August 1st, police released the name of a suspect, 17-year-old Keon Kaya. That same evening, Keon surrendered to the police. He now faces 13 counts of aggravated assault, simple assault, and recklessly endangering another person, along with other related charges. As of August 2nd, Keon remained in custody, and the other 3 suspects captured on the video have not yet been apprehended. A few days later, the rec center was reopened. City officials described the reopening as an act of reassurance to the community, but for many residents, the shooting was a stark reminder of how quickly public spaces meant for children could become sites of sudden random violence.
Devastating.
Philadelphia's chief of public safety reacting to the shooting at Christy Rec Center. Adam Gear spent much of Wednesday at the scene responding to the violence that left 5 people injured, among them 4 children ranging in ages from 10 to 16. Also hit a recreation center employee.
He really was just protecting, looking out for all those kids when it went down.
Police are still searching for the group of people in this surveillance video. One of them investigators think is the shooter. They came to the rec center at around 4 seconds later. As shots rang out, they ran away. It's the type of activity Philadelphia leaders hate to see anywhere, but especially at recreation centers, which the city relies on heavily as safe spaces in the summer months. City Council member Anthony Phillips is chair of the council's Committee on Parks and Recreation. He says the city has worked on securing rec centers with millions of dollars for new lighting and working with police on patrols.
There's current conversations with the city about increasing the level of high quality security guards. We're also looking into figuring out how we can get more mentorship programs.
It was opening day for the pool, which city leaders say will reopen tomorrow after being closed today.
This is one of our cherished public spaces.
Working to solve a shooting and restore a feeling of safety.
If you're going to go to a rec center, you have to feel safe.
You got to.
For now, the timeline is clear. A fight, a return with guns, 5 injured, and 1 teenager in custody. Philadelphia waits for the remaining suspects to be brought in and for an answer to a familiar, haunting question. How do you protect safe spaces in a city still struggling with gun violence? Rec centers and YMCAs can be a relief valve for bored teenagers on hot, sunny days. These recreation centers across the city provide a playground for young kids, basketball and football courts for teenagers, and swimming pools on steamy hot days, and for folks to cool off. But recently, Philadelphia has put rec centers on a back burner in terms of priority. Not really recently, in the last 15 years if you've been paying attention. Access to these places intuitively does not relate to gun violence, but the facts show that the more rec centers, the less gun violence. For all the reasons I stated previously, this investment has left neighborhoods segregated and underfunded, stripping them of vital community resources over decades. Areas with limited access to amenities such as playgrounds, pools, and libraries are often the same neighborhoods.
Yeah, I think that's crazy, bro. I think that's this whole situation is crazy, man. Like, and you know what's crazy? You know what's even more crazy? This shit is normal. That's why I'm moving out of America. Oh, yeah. Before I turn 30, I'm gone out this bitch. By the time I'm 30, I will be gone. Catch me in Thailand, Bora Bora, or some shit. On the land. We out of here, man. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Catch a Glitch merch is out now, man. I got the white colors coming soon, but so far we got the black tap, man. We got medium, small, large. Lock in, man. $45 a shirt.